Welcome everyone live to Merrill Field here in Harlan, Iowa for tonight's game between the Glenwood Rams and your Harlan Community Cyclones. And I am Brian Martin, Jonathan North on the camera, and to my right is Shane Conrad. And Shane, Harlan coming in after dropping a heartbreaker to Underwood last week, looking for a little bit of redemption.
Yeah, it was kind of a slow start. Really good second half from the Cyclones, able to air it out pretty well. Second half last week, made the comeback, just came up just short.
Anybody tuned into that was a very good game. And Glenwood coming in 1-0 after they beat Atlantic 35-7. So Harlan looking to get on the momentum chain here. They will have the ball first, and we will see if Harlan can get back on that winning train. Shane, it was, like we said, a very good game last week. Hoping for another one, just a different outcome.
Yeah, we'll see Hagen Sorensen and Landon Nissen back to return the kick for the Cyclones.
This will be a little...
They will pooch it away from him.
And he will just receive it about the 25, just kind of fall down on it.
As that was Colton Schneider that was able to field the kickoff.
He had himself a really good second half last week, Shane.
Yeah, he turned into a real big bright spot. Open a lot, catching, running, making people miss. It was good to see.
Yeah, he had 5 receptions, over 100 yards last week for the Cyclones, and kind of the big topic for the Cyclones was the passing game with Gabe Arkfeld. Over 300 yards passing last week against Underwood, and they'll be in the shotgun to start this offensive drive. And this will be a run, and he's got some room there. And
as we'll see, that's Jackson Beaker in the backfield. He's a new spot back there, as we saw
Redmond Stevenson last week.
Yeah, Redmond in the backfield, and sometimes Jackson Arnholtz.
So a run play on first down, Shane, that's enough to move the sticks to the 36 for a Cyclone first down. One play, one first down, and can't get off to a better start than that.
Yeah, good to see the physical running out of Beaker there. Got some space, made a man miss, and then stiff-armed one off of him.
And this will be a play action. He's going to throw here to, and in and out of his hands, as that's
Fox Argetsinger on the route. Great route. Actually got held a little bit. I don't think the official saw it, but still got some space. I'd love to see him come down with that one, but
thought he had it there, and I think it was a late deflection.
Yeah, much better start for this Cyclone offense already.
A very out of the ordinary for Harlan. Usually it's a lot of run. So far we've seen him kind of go to the play action early, which is something we didn't see last week.
Yeah, as we'll see Shane Cooper in the backfield this time.
And this
they'll go QB power with Arkfeld.
I think he gets back to the line. They're going to give him 2.
So 3rd and long here for the Cyclones. We'll see what they draw up here. As we'll see an offensive lineman have to come off for a helmet coming off.
He's 2nd and 9 from the 37.
So they're only going to give him a yard on that one, Brian. So 3rd and 9 for the Cyclones.
Arkfeld in the shotgun, and he's going to get flushed out of pocket there, and he's going to look downfield and just fires it out of bounds as he was rushed there.
Yeah.
Kind of a pretty good shot there, and he gets up.
Took a hit, a little bit of miscommunication from him and Schneider. It looked like Arkfeld threw him to the sideline, and Schneider was breaking back inside.
So what started out a promising drive here, Shane, kind of fizzled out. Harlan brings out the punt unit, and we'll see if this defense can get the ball back pretty quickly.
As we see Dallas McDowell lined up to punt. Good kick from McDowell. It's going to go out just about the 26.
So good kick there for Dallas McDowell. Kind of pins him to, as though actually walk it all the way to the 30.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Again, the ball could have landed. It's not a great angle for us up here. But here we see this Cyclone defense led by kind of Jasper Nielsen in the middle. He's the big body in there. And he wreaked some havoc last week.
He definitely was a lot of bursting through the offensive line last week. And like you said, kind of messed up some plays, but
and QB run from the Rams.
And nice little tackle there by Sam Shields.
As that's Ben Carlo on the QB keeper.
Takes it to the left side for a gain of 5.
Gain of 5, so it'll be 2nd and 5 for Glenwood. As last week, Shane, we saw a little bit of a run pass option kind of work against Harlan, and kind of saw it there again.
Yeah, I mean, that one kind of looked like QB draw all the way. But Underwood definitely on the RPOs had it going. So we'll see a good stop from the Cyclones on a quick pass. Going to bring up 3rd and about 3 or 4.
So it'll be 3rd and 2, ball on the 38. That's Glenwood in the shotgun. We'll send him in motion.
And Harlan, I guess, didn't jump off sides there. Pretty close.
And this will be a run off to the far side. He's got enough for the first down. He's still on his feet. Pushed out just short of the 50.
As that's Scott Reed Jr. on the carry for the Rams.
He had a nice little forward block there, Shane, to kind of walk him to that first down and more.
That's good enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds by number 20, Brody Bendor.
So first down, ball at midfield. Glenwood in the shotgun. As this will be another run off to the far side.
And he's got blockers and space. Harlan going to have to figure something out on this defensive front, as the Rams are just kind of running wherever they want right now.
Again, with the late pulls or the late keep, Shane, that kind of seems to be Harlan's kryptonite a little bit. Kind of tough to get location on where the ball, who has it. But nonetheless, some nice open field tackles. They're not very through the arm tackles that we saw last week.
Yeah, quick pass from the Rams. I thought maybe the Cyclones were going to jump that one and come away with it. But that seems to be Glenwood's MO, is just moving quickly with their calls and decisions.
So 2nd and 4 after that pitch and catch for Glenwood, as it is now on the Harlan's 27, as Glenwood kind of moving the ball down the field, Shane, pretty quickly here. So we'll send a man in motion here again. Carlo in the shotgun, and this will be a run to the far side.
Counter run from the Rams. Looks like maybe a couple inches short. Probably gonna come up to 3rd and 1 about. Looked like a little less than a yard.
So 3rd and 1, ball on the 24, as Glenwood gets on the ball.
Handoff to Reed Jr. He's through the line and inside the 10, it looks like. Not what you want to see as a Cyclone fan.
No, and I mean, Shane, he's got the lead blocks there, and kind of been the workhorse here on this drive, and doesn't seem to be tiring out. He's not coming off the field.
Yeah, and they're actually going to mark him down at the 11, but still not ideal. And again, as Glenwood can now get a first down still.
As they're in the shotgun here, they'll send him out of the motion, and we got
false start on the Rams. Good little break for the Cyclones, get the Rams moving backwards a little bit, hopefully kill their momentum.
So that'll be, it's 1st and 15, ball on the 16 now. And like you said, maybe gives us defense a little bit of a break, Shane, and kind of get them to set their feet a little bit. Now that the field gets shorter, a lot easier to break up passes, come away with a turnover.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem it does kind of provide is it does give Glenwood a little more room to work with.
As he'll look to pass here to the near side, and he's going to be sacked.
As that is Brody Bendorf getting through and sacking Carlo.
And that is something, I do believe that is the first sack of the season for the Cyclone defenses.
Yeah,
Last week they were almost there.
I was going to say, Lutt for the Eagles just was able to get away from about anything that was pressure in the backfield. He just was really shifty back there.
So 2nd and 20, ball on the 21 now, as Glenwood has kind of taken a penalty and a bad sack there, and this will be a completion back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Yeah, that's a good throw and catch from the Rams. It's going to be 3rd and 9 about, but good timing on that route. Harlan was pretty close to being all over it, just couldn't quite knock it away.
Kind of put it in the pocket there, as that was Caden Crouch on the reception for Glenwood, as 3rd and 9, ball on the 10. As Glenwood still kind of
going to look over for some adjustments, and
they're going to call a timeout, as they didn't like what they saw, and as they figure it out, we'll go to commercial.
Programming on HLTV Channel 15 has been brought to you by Pizza Ranch in Harlan, Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan,
Hamilton Financial Services, Fairway in Harlan, Hanson House Senior Living, Experience Life, Experience Hanson House.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Paulie Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Murtu Medical Center, committed to you, committed to our community.
Murtu Medical Center, physical therapy and rehab services.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Patriots Choice Contracting, Harlan, Iowa, building for future generations.
Cyclone Scenic Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
Welcome back out of the timeout here, as Glenwood knocking on the door on a 3rd and 9, ball on the 10. Harlan's defense ready to make a stand and hopefully can get the ball back to this offense.
Yeah, this is where we're going to want to see some good pressure through the middle from Nielsen, and then Shane Cooper on the edge to keep contained.
And this will be a quarterback keeper. And he's got the sideline and enough for a touchdown. So touchdown Glenwood, as I don't think he was touched on that one, Shane, to the far side, but designed quarterback keeper, and Glenwood on the board first, 6-0.
Yeah, and this is something Coach Brummer and the defense are going to have to kind of adjust to. Glenwood pulling a lot of guards, pulling a lot of offensive linemen on these counter runs, and just catching us with leverage kind of and getting the outside.
As kick us up in good. So Glenwood 7, Harlan nothing, with 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. As Shane, the first drive, all promising for Harlan. Glenwood gets it back after a punt, and that offense kind of went right down the field. Had a couple penalties and a sack that Harlan could have worked with, and came fresh out of the timeout there, and seem to have the answer.
Yeah, again, Harlan just kind of getting out leveraged. I think they're playing aggressive, so the counter is working right now. I know Brummer in the defense will get it adjusted, and Harlan on the offensive side was very close to breaking it last drive. So
I think we're in for another fight here, Shane. With every game you want it to be a close game, but you want to be on the winning end.
yeah, and we'll see what Glenwood goes with here as Nissen is deep. Hagen's a little up in front of him, maybe to stop the pooch kick a little bit.
Yeah, as the first kick didn't go very far, and we saw that last week, Shane. They really kept it away from the big returners for Harlan. They're going to do that again. Schneider again with the return, and he's going to be past the 40 at the 41.
Yeah, as that's also what you like to see. Schneider, a big body, tight end receiver kind of. So you know he can run with the ball in his hand, so why not let him return those?
Yeah. So 1st and 10, ball on the 41. Harlan's offense comes out for the second offensive drive, and like you said, Shane, a couple plays away from possibly just breaking it and taking one. So Arkville in the shotgun, as this will be a run for...
I believe that was Bendorf he handed off to.
And it looks like he might get 1 or 2.
Definitely.
They're going to give him 3.
Yeah, going to give him 3. Good spot from the officials. As Bendorf, our running back, I mean, definitely looks for the contact and tries to run through people.
And combined last week, Shane, Harlan only had 48 rushing yards. So definitely not a normal Harlan, as Harlan kind of thrives on the rush. And this will be a nice completion to...
That's Argett Singer again, who holds on to it this time.
I think that's enough for a first down. That was right at the stick.
Yeah, good route from Fox as he got to the sticks and just kind of sat down, helping the Cyclones and the timing, getting the first down and moving the chains. As we'll see Beaker come back in for Arnholtz.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 49 in Glenwood territory. As Arkville in the shotgun again. 3 receivers set off to the far. And Arkville's going to throw in the middle and dropped by Jaden.
That's Caden Nelson.
Caden Nelson, sorry. As he's still not in the program.
Again, good route, and this is kind of what we've preached a little bit, I would say, is letting Arkville sling it, as he is usually pretty on the money. That one just a little bit behind Nelson.
So 2nd and 10, Arkville puts Cooper in motion, as this will be a run up the middle for about 1.
Yeah, Harlan trying to get the run game going. A little bit undersized on the offensive line, but those kids still get a good push off the ball.
As Bendorf kind of comes up slow a little bit. So 3rd and 9, ball on the 48, as Harlan more than likely will have to put it in the air here. Arkville in the shotgun.
That's Sorensen in motion.
Again, he'll be flushed out there. And
sidearm pass. Looked like Gavin Abbott got there a little early. Cyclone's just not going to get the call there. Again, it's a bang-bang play. Hard to make the call, but Cyclone's not getting the benefit of the doubt here.
So 4th and 9 with 3:43 to go. Harlan's punting unit out again.
So McDowell set to punt again.
As Chase Razor back to return for the Rams.
Good punt from McDowell. I didn't see the angle.
And
they are going to spot it at the 20.
I don't know about all that.
I thought maybe it was back a little more, but again, not a great angle here. So we'll see what this Cyclone defense can come up with.
So 1st and 10, ball in the 20 when Glenwood comes out. And Shane, this offense last time had really no problem going down the field. Hopefully the Cyclone defense can kind of force a 3 and out or even a turnover and get this offense back on the field. As this will be a run off to the far side. We got some laundry and a nice stop by the Cyclone defense.
I'm guessing it's going to be a hold, which would be super beneficial for the Cyclones.
Again, it's Scott Reed on the carry.
It is a hold on the Rams, as that will back them up. I believe Coach Blatt will accept the penalty, so that'll take them back to the 10. Good start from the Cyclones. Not only getting the flag, but they had that run sniffed out from the get-go.
Yeah, definitely closed in a hurry. And Shane, I do believe that's Glenwood's 3rd penalty in 2 drives.
Cyclones come out looking in man coverage.
Yes, this will be a run play up the middle, and Harlan's defense is not letting that happen again. So they're just going to basically hold him there until the whistle blows.
Yeah, it might be something to watch. It looks like the quarterback and running back are kind of getting happy feet as the ball is about ready to be snapped. I would not be surprised if there were some more false starts called.
False starts or, even kind of a fumble in between the handoffs there. So 2nd and 18, ball on the 12.
Yeah.
As Glenwood looks to throw, and he's in trouble and just kind of gets rid of it and incomplete as he took a shot from McDowell there.
Yeah, it looks like he was looking, I can't see the numbers right now. Number 2, Miles Longmire, I think he dove and knocked it out of the way of a receiver a little deeper. That might have been in better position for the catch. Regardless, Cyclones come away with a big incompletion.
3rd and 18.
Yeah, set up with a 3rd and 18. Just keep it in front of you and force the punt.
So 3rd and 18, ball in the 12. Harlan's defense this time out kind of flexing their muscle a little bit. As they look to the air again, and again he's kind of rushed a little bit and bobbled and caught by Chase Razor, and he'll have enough for the 1st down as Glenwood's quarterback back there kind of running for his life a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know if we were in zone coverage there, but just losing track of people. Glenwood's quarterback's helmet did come off, so he's out for the play, and we'll see Hayes Stevens come in and replace him for a play. So you almost got to know this one's going to be on the ground.
So 1st and 10, ball in the 31. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. And Shane Cooper's got that one sniffed out pretty quick as he drops him for a 2-yard loss on that one.
So good recovery from the Cyclones after giving up the long completion.
So 2nd and 12 now, ball in the 29. As Carlo back in the game. And that's kind of something this time around, Shane. The 2nd time this defense is out, they're getting through the offensive line a lot better than the 1st time around. As first time around, that offensive line was opening up some running rooms. Harlan's defense has shifted, and they're not getting those lanes anymore.
No, we'll see a good stand by the Cyclones. Again, struggling to get him down, but
back in the backfield again.
No, it looks like he gained a yard. Still going to leave it at 3rd and 11, but McDowell got a great jump off the edge there, forced it inside, and the rest of the Cyclones there to clean it up. So again, another 3rd and long. Got to see what the Cyclones come up with. Hopefully they can get this stop this time.
I think last time, Shane, they maybe thought he was already in the back or down in the backfield as like you said, kind of lost got lost in the motion there as Glenwood in the shotgun. They'll look to throw. He's going to go in the middle, incomplete as he throws that low to Jack Johnson, as Harlan will possibly bring out the punt unit for Glenwood and get him off the field. So 4th and 11, ball on the 30, and Cyclones will get the ball back.
Yeah, good coverage from the Cyclones there, and good pressure to force a bad throw. As McDowell almost gets the block. That punt's going to go get a good ram bounce.
Inside the 25, I believe.
Yeah, they're going to spot that at the 25. Again, I will take the few extra yards, but I thought it was inside the 25 for sure there.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 25. And what a stand by that defense, Shane, giving the Cyclones the ball back with the same score. 18 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Glenwood leads 7-0. But this Harlan offense is a couple plays away from just clicking.
Yeah, they're building something. Again, just need a little bit of some kind of break on the offensive end.
So they'll send Sorensen in motion. They'll get it out to Fox again, and he's stopped for maybe a yard.
Yeah, I think they got him right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll just let the first quarter run out. So at the end of the first quarter, Glenwood 7, Harlan nothing, and we will take a commercial break. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor, skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
You've worked hard to achieve success. You deserve a financial advisor that works as hard for you. At Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, we have the qualifications and the experience to help navigate your complex financial needs. Whether it's investment management, tax strategies, or legacy planning, we can work with you to help grow and preserve what you've worked so hard to achieve. Contact Dylan Hamilton today at 712-784-5500.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter here at Merrill Field. Harlan trailing Glenwood 7-0 as we start. Harlan going the other direction here now. Face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25 as Arkfeld in the shotgun. He'll kind of keep it. He's going to maybe get a yard or 2.
They go with the speed option, and Glenwood had that read pretty well. As Beaker was back there flanking Arkfeld, just nowhere to run.
So 3rd and 9, ball on the 26 for the Cyclone offense. As the Cyclones come out in the shotgun, you have 3 receivers off to the far side. And Arkfeld will look that way, and he's going to get incomplete as that was aimed for Jackson Beaker.
Yeah, as right now it's looking like Arkfeld is just kind of on his back foot on all these throws. I love to see him plant the feet and just get some zip on it, as that kind of was
felt like that was forced.
Floated pass almost, and Glenwood able to get to it before Beaker could make the catch.
So McDowell out to punt for the 3rd time tonight, 4th and 9, ball on the 26. And he's had some good punts here tonight. Kind of pinned Glenwood deep, and he's going to possibly do it again. A nice punt.
Should hopefully gets a little bit better bounce out at the 29. And they're going to mark it at the 30, so.
Apparently these refs round up. So 1st and 10, ball on the 30.
As again, this is a good defensive battle. Glenwood just had that opening drive where Harlan was still finding their feet. Otherwise, this Harlan defense has held strong.
The last time this defense was on there, Glenwood could not get the ball going on the ground. Had to pick up the first down through the air, and Glenwood again in the shotgun. As this will be a run to the far side, and he's got some room past the sticks. Again, that is Scott Reed for
It looks
Glenwood.
like there is a flag on the field.
As I did not see the flag on the.
Gonna be a block in the back on the Rams. Big break for the Cyclones.
Yeah, so that will wipe away the big gain. Shane, that is, I do believe, penalty number 4 tonight on Glenwood.
Yeah, Glenwood not getting any favorable breaks right now. This Harlan defense holding tough. Hopefully can get it together again, as it'll be 1st and 10.
This will be a quick pass here to completion there. And
good tackle from Hagen Sorensen.
A little extra
And
activity.
there will be some personal fouls. Looks like Sam Shields in on it for the Cyclones.
As they
it should go both ways on this.
Should, but tempers got the best of them there, Shane. As
I'm not sure which way it's going to go.
Against Glenwood.
Oh, so just only against Glenwood, and it's after the play.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Again, Harlan catching another break, which we love to see. I mean, it's good physical competition, but a little bit after the play, so you expect to see it and get called on both kids.
So 2nd and 23, ball in the 22 for the Rams, as Harlan's kind of taking advantage of Glenwood's misfortune here on their offensive drive. 2 penalties, one kind of just offset, and this one is going to cost them 15. As Carlo for the Rams will kind of look, he's going to be pressured. And that will be a flag on Harlan, as he's got the face mask, and they're going to leave a man wide open.
So not only are they going to get the yardage back, but going to get 15 yards on top of it for a face mask.
As that was Corbin Pelzer on the reception for Glenwood, and unfortunately Glenwood has 2 penalties, and then Harlan unfortunately gets one on what could have been possibly a big sack there.
Yeah, again, just a little bit of over pursuit from the defense. Gets caught with a hand reaching and gets into the face mask.
Yep, dead giveaways when the head goes the opposite way.
Yeah, and again, even then, Carlo doing a good job of extending the play back there, getting away from the Cyclones.
But I mean, good pursuit from Harlan. They had three Cyclones bust through the offensive line, and it's kind of been the same thing the last 3 defensive drives here. They're making Carlo kind of run for his life back there.
Yeah, again though, this puts them in good position as it's 1st and 10 and opens up the playbook. As they're going to run that counter again. Bendorf fills nicely as him and Coop are able to stop Reed at the line of scrimmage, maybe for a gain of 1.
Yeah, they're going to give him 1. So 2nd and 9, ball on the 48. As we're kind of seeing the Harlan defensive line that we're used to seeing. Kind of getting in there and making some stops.
Yeah, it looks like they've switched to 3 down linemen. I don't know if it's something Glenwood's not used to seeing, but 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers. And it's just giving them fits right now.
So Carlo and the Rams in the shotgun. As this will be a kind of miscommunication there.
Bad exchange. I think they were going for.
We still got some extra activity over there.
Right? Yeah, I think they were going for some kind of a counter or read option or something. Bad exchange, and Carlo has to come up with something. And the back end blocking is getting physical.
As we got the unsportsmanlike conduct, and Shane, that one looked like the play was downfield almost.
Yeah,
they were after each other.
So 3rd and 9 here, 8.5 left to go in the half.
Ball on the 48. Harlan's defense kind of doing their part this game, Shane. Hopefully to get the offense back on the field and see if they can do anything as Glenwood sets the throw, and this one will be complete past the sticks.
As
we got another flag on the field.
Just over Scheckinger's head.
Jack Johnson on the reception there. We got a late flag. I wonder if it's a face mask.
So they're going to get him another face mask. Coach Blatt just doesn't seem to have seen it.
I think it happened after he was already down. He kind of was adjusting his helmet. I don't think it really affected the play anything. It's kind of a bang play there. But nonetheless, Glenwood gets 15.
Yeah, as Carlo is kind of putting the ball on the money right now. The Cyclones are in good position on a lot of these throws. It's just getting placed well.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 32 for the Rams. As McDowell was kind of coming after him, and Reed good enough for the first down. It kind of looked like Shields there was held, but the refs are going to let that one slide. So first down for the Rams.
Yeah, and again, McDowell getting a good jump. Unfortunately, they ran the counter there, and he was past the running back by the time the running back was hitting the hole.
As Todd Blatt was kind of like us up here, Shane, wanted the hold, but did get the call. So 1st and 10, ball on the 19 as Glenwood inside the red zone, as this will be another run to Reed there, and he'll get about 2.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give him 2. So 2nd and 8. Much better stand from the Cyclones there, as they are slowing up this Ram offense.
So 2nd and 8, ball on the 17.
Man in motion for the Rams, trying to get Harlan to jump.
This play clock under 5 seconds.
Little play action. Bendorf gets through.
He's just going to throw it away, and I don't think he has a receiver in. So he didn't have a receiver in the area, but
I didn't think he was outside the pocket, because he started to run and then ran back in.
So nonetheless incomplete. As
I mean, still a positive play for the Cyclone defense. Just thought maybe there should have been intentional grounding.
I didn't see where he threw the ball.
Seeing where it's spotted now, he might have been outside the pocket.
So 3rd and 8, ball in the 17. As Glenwood will kind of go for a screen
counter screen play, and the Cyclones are going to sniff that out. There is another flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be pass interference or something on the Rams. So they're going to get
a hold against the Rams.
And we've seen Coach Blatt accept this in past circumstances to extend the field, maybe take them out of field goal range. They are going to decline it. So it will be 4th and 8.
Ball in the 17.
And it looks like okay, they are going to bring the kicking unit on. Carlo is the holder.
As Aaron Christensen will be the kicker for Glenwood. And Shane, not too long ago, this game was decided on a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, we had old Nolan Schwery kick the game winner. What was that, 2 years ago?
As this game really kind of produces the close scores, and this one will be no good.
He missed it. And also, I'm not going to lie, it looked like the Cyclones may have jumped on that one.
I was going to say something, but I didn't want the refs to hear. It looked like off to the near side here, Shane. We were trying to get there a little early. But Harlan gets a big break there as he misses it to the left.
Huge stop for this Cyclone defense. Hopefully sparks some life in this offense and gets some things going.
So it'll be 1st and 10, ball in the 20 for the Cyclones.
So Arkfeld and Beaker in the backfield. They're going 4 wide. Nissen and Schneider on the near side. Looks like McDowell and Argetsinger on the far. Sorensen.
He's going to look. He's got a man behind him, and he'll be dragged down.
As that is
fake there and
Corbin Peltzer tracking Arkfeld down for the sack.
As he pump fake there, Shane, I think he was waiting for that play to progress a little bit longer.
Yeah, as Arkfeld lucky that didn't get stripped out of his hands. Peltzer was looking for it.
So a 3-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 13, ball in the 17 for the Cyclones.
5 wide set for the Cyclones. Argetsinger and Beaker near side, Sorensen, Schneider, and Nissen on the far side.
And Arkfeld again just running for his life as Fox will get enough for the first down.
Good route from Argetsinger on the near sideline. Looks to kind of be a favorite target tonight of Arkfeld, as we'll see Cade Nelson come back on.
I'm not sure if that's just the only guy open right now, as Arkfeld really kind of on his feet back there all night. Really hasn't had time to sit and throw like we're used to seeing. So 1st and 10, ball in the 31. As this will be a run play from Beaker. For
Jackson
2.
Beaker. It looks like, it looks like they might give him 2. Good run up the middle.
He rushes up the middle for a gain of 2. Brought down by number 65.
As we're going to, again, Arnold's coming in for Beaker. We're going to have to figure something out. If we can get Gabe a little bit of time in the backfield to throw the ball, I think he's getting receivers open. He just doesn't have time to scan the field for them.
So
As Sorensen and Argetsinger near side and Nissen on the far side.
And
timeout from the Cyclones.
As that one kind of just took too long to set up there. So while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatbird Avenue in Harlan.
Welcome back as we come out of the timeout. Again, it is 2nd and 8. Arkfeld in the shotgun brings Sorensen in motion. Blitz from the Rams, and Arkfeld just tries to throw Hagen open as he had no time to set his feet.
No time again. And it's kind of surprising shit because usually Harlan's offensive line does a really good job giving him some time and really having a hard time setting up.
Yeah, again, as there is just not a lot of time back there, whether it's the blitz or Glenwood's D-line just putting on some good moves on the offensive linemen. Cyclone's going to have to figure something out.
So 3rd and 8. Arkfeld looks to the air again, has some time, gets Snyder past the sticks for a first down. So nice pitch and catch there from Arkfeld to Snyder, and that's enough for a Cyclone's first down.
As a good play call from Hastert to get Schneider open over the middle. And we'll see the Cyclones come out 5 wide out of the huddle.
1st and 10, ball on the 43. And Harlan will jump early.
As Landon Nissen trying to get going a little early. Not the way you want to see the offense move right now. .3:27 left in the half. 1st and 15 now for your Harlan Community Cyclones, trailing 7-0.
So again, 5 receivers. Arkfeld will just kind of pitch it out real quick and nice little bubble screen there. And he's had enough for a first down and push out of bounds.
Again, the speedster Nissen on the edge makes up for the earlier mistake and gets the yardage back and then some.
So 1st and 10. Ball on the 45 is Shane. He was just one little arm tackle away from breaking that one.
Yeah, again, Nissen is a guy that Harlan's going to have to look to get into open space.
1st and 10, ball on the 45, 3:04 to go. Harlan trying to get something on the board before halftime as Arkfeld will float it over there to...
That's Jackson Arnholtz on the little... it's not really a screen as they didn't get the blockers out in front, but kind of just a little dump pass.
That'll be about a yard short of the first down, so 2nd and 1, ball on the 36.
So this Cyclone offense really putting something together on this drive. 2.5 left to go.
So Arkfeld's trying to get him to jump a little bit as this one will be Arnholtz again, and he's out past the 6 and more inside the 30.
Yeah, it's a good job by Arnholtz to keep his balance and get those extra yards. Maybe if he could have gotten his feet kind of under him, he might have broke that one for 6.
It seemed like it was kind of a fight for who gets the ball there, and I don't know if he just ripped it out of Arkfeld's hand or whatever, but not the cleanest of handoffs, but it was enough for the first down.
Yeah, as we'll see the Cyclones come out in the pistol.
This will be Arnholtz again, and he's going to
good
a little
vision,
bit of running room.
Good vision from Arnholtz to cut that one upfield when he did to just at least get some positive yardage.
Yeah, that's one thing we said in the previous year, Shane, just fall forward, get those easy yards. And that's something that Harlan's running backs typically do is no matter what they're falling forward. So 2nd and 7, under about a minute and a half left to go here in the first half. Harlan trying to get something before halftime as Glenwood will get the ball, start the second half, as this will be a Nissen. And he's got enough for the first down, I believe.
Again, tough angle to see. As, again, Nissen did break through. It looks like he's going to be a yard short.
They gave him the first down.
Never mind. They did not. He is a yard short.
They have it on the screen. My bad. 3rd and 1. Ball on the 16.
Bendorf in the backfield. They're going to go just QB keeper, and Arkfeld gets the first. Looks like he was trying to stretch it out after he was well past the first down.
That was kind of a sketchy reach there. But about a minute to go, And I think Harlan's going to call a timeout. So timeout here by Harlan as we will take a timeout. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at Murtu Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. Murtu Physical Therapy. Game on.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15 here live at Merrill Field here in Harlan. As Harlan, with a minute left here in the first half, looking to put something up on the board to possibly tie this game going into the second half. Looking at a 1st and 10, ball in the 14. Arkfeld in the shotgun as he'll look to the far side. And he's going to come back to the middle and just short of Colton Schneider there.
Yeah, again, a good late breaking route. Again, Arkfeld just not quite all the time he's needing back there.
As he looked like he was wanting Sorensen there in the corner as they were going to go on that little out route to the corner. And Glenwood had that covered up, so he had to turn and come back to the middle of the field just a little late there as Schneider was wide open.
Yeah, just a slow developing route from Schneider. Again, it also was just over the short receiver there. But Cyclone's now out in 5 wide.
As this will be a pass to the back of the end zone, and it'll be intercepted by Glenwood. So interception by Glenwood will end Harlan's drive there as Harlan looked for Schneider in the corner of the end zone. Glenwood ends up picking it off, and they'll have a 1st and 10, ball in the 20 with 49 seconds to go here in the first half, up 7-0.
Yeah, Harlan going with a little fake bubble screen there. Unfortunately, the defensive back for the Rams just not fooled at all. So 49 seconds left. Harlan just going to, I would imagine Glenwood's just going to try and run the clock out.
I mean, they could be trying something as well as this will be Reed. And he'll get maybe a couple. But Glenwood does receive the ball here in the second half. So Harlan was really hoping for 7 there. Ends up short, but 2nd and 6 now. Under 30 seconds to go here. Shane, I do believe you're right. I think Glenwood's just going to kind of cap it as they're going to throw it. As Carlo will push it downfield, and Shields will get for the pass interference.
Shields was all over him. Again, high school level, you're only talking a 15-yard penalty. Not the worst thing in the world, as that was a 40-yard pass.
So 16 seconds to go here as Harlan will get hit with a pass interference, but Glenwood tried, and without the pass interference, Shane, I don't know how that play would have turned out there. So Glenwood will get a 1st down.
So that will take them from about the 25 to, I believe, the 40. So they're going to get it to the 39. So still a lot of field to go. Cyclones really just need to keep this in front of them.
As this will be a pass and
a little wide receiver screen. Another flag. The Rams going to get called for a hold, as I believe it was Scheckinger on the outside, kind of got grabbed and thrown to the ground.
That was Miles Longmire on the reception, but another flag with 7 seconds to go as holding call will go against Glenwood. Yeah,
and again, this has just kind of been a penalty-ridden first half.
Mainly by
A
Glenwood.
lot on Glenwood, but the last couple drives, Harlan has had some penalties.
So Harlan's defense, Shane, very good first half by this defense. And they're going to let the clock run.
Yeah, it's just going to run it out. I mean, just both teams wanting to get out of the half. So your Harlan Community Cyclones will go into the half down 7 on the opener at Merrill Field.
That's a kind of a rough start to the first half. Good start to the first half by this defense. Hopefully they keep it up. And hopefully Harlan's offense can get something going here in the second half. But until then, we will join you in the second half. You are watching HLTV Channel 15.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today.
Welcome to the start of the second half here at Merrill Field with the Cyclones down 7 to Glenwood. The halftime stats, Shane, both teams, Harlan and Glenwood, had 8 first downs, 33 yards passing to Glenwood's 87.
I believe that's rushing.
Yep, sorry. And the leading rusher, 14 yards for Harlan.
That's Jackson Arnholtz.
And Gabe Arkfeld with 63 passing yards. And Nissen with 23 yards receiving. Harlan, 96 total yards of offense here in the first half with 4 penalties for 40 yards. And Harlan offense kind of needs to come out swinging here in the second half, but Glenwood will receive.
As we see, I believe it is Jacob Spangenberg set to kick off as he's showed some leg off the tee.
In Underwood, yeah. Even extra point kick, Shane, he was probably good for about 60. As the kick
a little
goes away,
pooch kick from Spangenberg.
And that will be received about just in front of the 20. Good little receiver.
Good open field tackle by Will Schmitz as Chase Razor fielded the shorter kick. Again, always good to see a good solo open field tackle. So Glenwood going to come out. Harlan going to look to stop the run, as that was by far Glenwood's most effective part of their offense.
153 yards of offense in the first half from the Rams, as they'll look to the air, and I don't think he has enough time. And Shane Cooper was the first one to kind of slow that down, and then he was wrapped up by a whole bunch of Cyclones.
Yeah, as Coy Obrecht also got in on that play. Good pressure from the Cyclones.
So 2nd and 10, ball on the 30. As we said, Harlan had 4 penalties in the first half. Glenwood with 5 penalties for 50 yards. So kind of a laundry-filled first half from both sides of the ball. As Glenwood will be in the shotgun here, 2nd and 10, ball on the 30.
Low snap.
As he'll try to get something, and takes a huge shot there, and his helmet is off.
I believe that was Dallas McDowell on the hit, and that is going to force Carlo out, and he is slow to get up.
He took a shot, Shane. I'm not sure if you paid attention back there, but yeah, McDowell came in with a head of steam right as he let the ball go, and he took quite the hit for an incomplete. So 3rd and 10, ball on the 30.
Yeah, big stand for the Cyclones, as this will force the backup quarterback into the game as well on a 3rd and long. So we'll see what Hayes Stevens has to offer.
As he came in earlier, Shane, with about a 2-yard run, but he's going to set back to throw, and he's going to throw it over to the sidelines, and it's going to be complete for a 1st down. So nice little momentum there as Carlo will come back in.
Yeah, as Stevens just had plenty of time to throw there, and it looked like the Cyclones in a bit of zone coverage. Which, again, if the quarterback has time to throw, it's not always great to be in zone. But you do have to change up the calls every once in a while.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 46. As this will be a run by Reed right up the middle, and he's got the 1st down and a lot more.
As Hagen Sorensen in to slow him up a little bit. I didn't see who tripped him up to start.
I think Reed kind of just fell on him there.
Carlo and the Rams over midfield, just short of the 40. Sorry, they're at the 40.
As this will be Reed again, and he's got some room. And nice downfield blocking, and breaks the tackle, and in there for the touchdown. Touchdown, Glenwood.
Except there is a flag, as there was a hold on the play. Just not good signs for the Cyclones, though, as these Glenwood Rams are getting out and blocking really well.
So that wipes away the big gain, and
it still will be 1st and 10 at the 20, but it does bring it back and not allow the points on the board.
And Shane, Harlan had this run game stopped by the end of the 1st half pretty well. And it seemed like Glenwood just kind of got a recharge there, as Reed has been kind of the big problem and the main workhorse again here on the 1st drive.
Yeah, again, the Rams at the 20, Reed with 2 big runs back to back, got the Cyclones defense reeling. They will drop back to throw.
Throw to the end zone, and it'll be incomplete, and a penalty there.
I think they're going to I think that was Shields. Got a little hand on the hip maybe and turned the receiver.
I think it's Sorensen there. Sorensen, I think, was on the coverage. As Shane, we've seen kind of calls be questionable. Some should have been thrown, not thrown, and this one.
It looked like Shields got a hook on his hip and turned him as the ball was coming in, trying to jump through and swat it away.
So 1st and 10 for Glenwood, or 1st and goal, I should say, for Glenwood. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Back hall, puts the ball at the 10. 1st and 10.
So the Rams set in the shotgun. I would imagine they're going to look to Reed here.
As this is to Reed, and he'll be stopped at the line, I believe. Good defensive stand there. I think that was Bendorf on the tackle.
It was Alex McCulley on the tackle.
So 2nd and 10, ball on the 10 as Glenwood looks to the air again, and they have a man in the end zone.
And he dropped it.
As it looked like it was going to be complete.
I was going to say, a good corner route from the Rams, getting away from the Cyclone defense. And the receiver just can't hang on to it.
So 3rd and goal for Glenwood as Harlan's defense toughening up here.
So 3rd and goal from the 10.
9:16 to go.
Cyclones look to be manned up.
As they'll look to the air again. And this will be incomplete. Harlan will force a 4th down.
Sorensen on the coverage. Tight coverage from Sorensen. Didn't leave much room for the ball.
And they are going to bring the kicking unit out. And Aaron Christensen again will look to attempt another field goal. He missed one wide left the first attempt in the first half. Looking to put Glenwood up 10-0. As the kick is up, and I think this one is good.
He did knock this one through.
So 9:08 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Glenwood 10, Harlan nothing. As Harlan's defense made a good stand there in the red zone to kind of just make that to where it's 3 instead of 7. As Glenwood was trying, they were putting them in the corner of the end zone. And
I was going to say the hold brought 1 touchdown call back, and then you had the drop pass by the receiver. Harlan kind of gets away with one, so gonna have to make them pay for it.
Absolutely. And looking forward to seeing what this offense, what kind of adjustments Todd Blatt and the Cyclones coaching staff made for this offense in the second half, as they were going in the right direction. Shane, a lot of it just kind of fizzled out. Had a costly turnover right before the end of the first half. And Harlan not on the board yet, but we've said it before, a couple plays away from maybe putting stuff on there.
Yeah, I mean, again, we saw it kind of the same thing last week in Underwood. Kind of slow start, and then the second half, this offense came alive. As we'll see a deep kick to Nissen.
And he can jet, and he's got some room. He's going to dance past the 30 before he's pushed outside or out of bounds. Good starting field for this Harlan offense.
So we'll see Arkfeld in this Cyclone offense get out onto the field, and I think they may have a fire lit under them.
I would hope so. First home game of the night and or of the year. Definitely want to come out with a W. They're in under center there. This will be a run, and it'll be whistled dead.
Yeah, they're going to get them for a false start, not the way you want to come out in the second half.
So now 1st and 15, ball in the 26, as, like you said, not the start you want if you're the Cyclones.
No, not the start you want at all. Arkfeld now looking in the 5 wide area. And that's going to be a low pass. It is caught by Sorensen.
For about to
gets the yards back, yeah. Again, low throw. Arkfeld lucky he got it off in time, as it looked to be Graham Newberry coming off the edge looking to get a hit to the back. Free rusher. So good job by Arkfeld to get it out quickly.
So 2nd and 10, as they are under center again. As this will be a run to, I do believe that's Beaker.
Yeah, Beaker.
And he'll be ruled down.
Yeah, couldn't quite keep his feet. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play.
I don't know if I saw the knee down, but again, we're not.
I think his forearm went down, and that's what it was.
Yeah. Everybody's used to college and football or NFL rules, but
I mean, forearms down no matter what.
Cyclone 10, 39.
Arkfeld in the shotgun, 5 wide again. Rams looking to bring pressure.
He's trying to get him to jump here. As he's going to look to the far side. He's going to throw it to Colton Schneider, and it'll be broken up by, I do believe that is Chase Razor by the Glenwood, as he had Schneider there up the middle, incomplete, and Harlan will be faced with a 4th and 9.
As again, Harlan's going to have to figure out something with the protection. As Graham Newberry, I think, 2 out of the 3 snaps on this down just got a free rush.
So a 3 and out for the Cyclones. Kind of ruined by a false start, and then a
good punt from McDowell here. Checks up. Not what you want to see out of the bounce, but inside the 25 at the 24.
As he's kind of been on it all night with the punts there, Shane. Really kind of making this Glenwood offense go the length of the field. So 7:22 to go in the third quarter. Glenwood leads 10-0, and Shane, the Glenwood Rams in their first offensive drive kind of went back down the field, kind of what we saw in the first half. Let's see if Harlan's defense can stop them this time and get it back to the Harlan offense and see if we can put some points up on the board, as this one will be quarterback keeper.
Kept by Carlo.
McDowell is the first man to get him.
It's good job collapsing by the Cyclones. Stopped for a 4-yard gain about.
Nick Goebbels was the other man in on the tackle there for the Cyclones. So 2nd and 6, ball on the 29 for the Rams.
Carlo in the shotgun, Reed on his left.
So he's going to look to the far side.
They're going deep. Cyclones in good coverage.
And
good defense from
I think that's Fox
Caden Crouch for Glenwood, getting it out of Fox Argetsinger's hands. Otherwise, that's Harlan ball, as he and Hagen Sorensen doing a good job staying back on the deep ball.
It's never good when you're a receiver and you have to play defense. So 3rd and 6, ball on the 29 for the Rams, as they kind of look to the sidelines to get the play call.
As there are 10 seconds left on the play clock. Might have to burn a timeout here. They will get it off, and it's a handoff to Reed, and he will be marked down ahead of the chains.
So he got down just at the line. And kind of all night, Shane, these refs kind of look to round to the next yard almost every spot. They kind of go up.
Yeah, I mean,
on both sides.
That one was a tough one to see where he actually went down. Unfortunately, they got a good spot out of it, and the Cyclones will have the Rams will have a new fresh set of downs
as they'll look to throw. As he
falls
on the ground, and it'll be recovered by the Cyclones. That's
Brody Bendorf with the awareness to jump on the ball. I believe that was Jasper Nielsen maybe that stripped it out of Carlo's hands. I'm not sure who actually got the strip sack.
I didn't see that. I thought it might have been McDowell, but I'm not sure. Either way, first turnover for the Cyclones on the night, and good starting position for the Cyclones on their own 34. Let's see if this offense can keep the momentum going and put it in the end zone.
Nissen in motion.
Arkfoot will look to throw, and again he's flushed out, has to throw on the back foot, and will throw over Arnold.
Yeah, Arkfoot just forced to throw on the run there. Tough completion to make, and not a lot open.
As we kind of have said throughout the night that Glenwood's quarterback is running for his life. Arkfeld kind of in the same boat there, Shane. Typically we can see him plant his feet and deliver a nice ball, and tonight we are seeing a lot of him throwing off his back foot because he just doesn't really have the time to plant and throw.
Yeah, again, this Ram defense is getting good pressure.
As this will be a fake, and he's going to try to get Bendorf there.
Yeah, little fullback screen, but tipped at the line. Bendorf takes a hit. Just unfortunate set of circumstances there.
So 3rd and 10. Ball on the 34.
So play clock down to 15. Cyclones break the huddle. Arnholt's in the backfield, trips to the far side of the field, and we've got Nelson at the near side. Arnholt's in motion.
As he's going to look to fire at the sticks, and it'll be incomplete.
Trying to get Schneider about at the marker. Looks like the Cyclones might go for it on 4th down here. Is Arkfeld over to get a play?
It's a good starting position for Harlan. It would be ashamed if they don't come away with some points here or something.
Yeah, I mean, on that play, Arkfeld made a good choice throwing to Schneider. It looked like Arnholtz was about to break open on a little wheel route out of the backfield. I just don't know that Arkfeld had the time to find that one.
So 4th and 10, ball on the 34. So Arkfeld in the shotgun.
Trips near side.
And again, he's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to make a man miss back there. He's still kind of directing traffic, and he's going to throw an interception.
Again, he trying to throw cross body there, being chased. There's not much a chance of success there. Arkfeld doing what he can, makes the first man miss. Unfortunately, kind of has to just throw it into the ground.
So Glenwood would take over after the interception. 1st and 10, ball on the 26 for the Rams. So a turnover for the Cyclones turned into a turnover for themselves, and Glenwood takes over in Harlan territory.
They are still in Ram territory, by the way.
Yep.
So Carlo in the offense, back out, Reed in the backfield.
And Harlan's defense definitely needs another turnover.
A little fake to Reed. Carlo on the keeper, gets about 5. Again, that's the threat they've established. Handed it off to Reed. Is eyes got to be on him, which is going to provide some running lanes for Carlo.
And Reed has had quite the day for the Rams, and like you said, draws all the attention. And Carlo is no slouch when he runs the ball either. So 2nd and 5, ball in the 31 for the Rams, as this will be a little backward screen pass, and that'll be enough for the 1st down as Reed on the connection there. And we'll get enough for the 1st down for the Rams.
Yeah, a little swing screen there to Reed, and just good positioning by the blockers for the Rams.
1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, ball in the 37 for the Rams.
4 wide. Reed in the backfield still. And that's picked off by McDowell. Good read by him.
And I don't think anybody's catching him. And it will be a touchdown, Harlan. And what a turn of events there, Shane. As like you said, McDowell kind of read it all the way.
Yeah, Carlo took the snap and was going on a quick out to his receiver. I didn't see which one, but McDowell just watching the quarterback the whole way. Steps in front and off to the races, stiff-arming Carlo into the end zone.
As it kind of gave shades back to last year's Nevada game when he clinched the game-winning interception there.
Yes. Again, great defensive play. Again, hopefully this is the spark the Cyclone team needs.
As Harlan finally on the board here late in the 3rd quarter, 4:34 to go. Harlan cuts the lead within 4, looking to make it 3.
As Spangenberg out for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and
kick is good.
Boots it through.
So Harlan gets on the board, 4:34 to go. That Glenwood's 10-point lead cut to a 10-7 as Dallas McDowell kind of been quiet in last week's loss. Now tonight has kind of been a force on the defense, and really that pick six, like you said, he read it the whole way, and kind of a rare Carlo mistake that we've seen tonight. He definitely stared down his receiver on that play.
I mean, again, it just looks to have brought a lot of life back into this Cyclone team, and they needed it. So Spangenberg set to kick off. And he goes with a squib kick, fielded by the Rams. That's number 2.
It's Miles Longmire.
Miles Longmire, yeah, on the return.
Gets past 30, I believe.
As it looks like Ray Scheckinger's a little slow to get up.
So Harlan's defense on the field again, and Shane, wasn't too long ago they were just in the end zone. So 1st and 10, ball in the 31. Talk about got all the momentum. This defense, once they get some momentum, they're tough.
Yeah, again, I put my money on a run here. And it is a counter to Reed.
And he's got some room, and Hagen Sorensen's going to get him down well past the 6, though, in Harlan territory.
Yeah, and Mason Getzinger up to help take him to the ground.
So a big run by Reed, and Shane, he's kind of got this Harlan defense figured out. He's found the running lanes. He's kind of hurt us when we didn't really need it.
Yeah, again, it's that counter. They're getting the linemen pulled around, and it's just finding good lanes for them to run through.
So 1st and 10, ball in the 48. As this will be a quarterback keeper. And
little fake swing screen. Carlo keeps it, and Bendorf, I believe McDowell was in there.
McDowell's the one that
slowed
him down.
Also, Jaden Stevens in there to make the tackle.
As McDowell's he's dealing with a stinger there, but he's been the main man.
So Carlo and Reed in the backfield.
As he'll look to the air, he's going to go.
And it's dropped.
And that was Razor again, as he's kind of been the favorite target there for Carlo, and just couldn't come up with the catch there. So 3rd and 10, ball in the 48 for the Rams.
Yeah, again, a good in route from Razor, and ball on point, but just couldn't hold on to it.
So Glenwood in the shotgun as they'll look to the air again, and he's going to go to the far side there, and
incomplete. He did not hold on to it, and he was out of bounds as well.
As that was Razor again on the incompletion.
As that's going to bring up 4th and 10. Big stand for the Cyclones after giving up a big run to Reed. And McDowell again. As that's caught by Nissen. He makes one miss.
He's got some
gets
room.
The edge. And
why aren't we getting a flag on that one? There's
the late flag as Nissen was about 5 yards out of play, and then we get the follow through to the ground on the tackle.
I say the offense was almost on the field there to start their drive when he finished that tackle. And so there should be some extra yards coming for the Cyclones.
So they're going to give the return to about the 18, I believe. And it should add 15 to the return. So we're looking at a start at about the 33 for the Cyclones.
As it's kind of shocking, Shane, to see how long it took the ref to kind of to kind of throw that. He was almost like talked into it. But nonetheless, Harlan's offense takes over, and Shane, they need to get something going. This defense has given them 7 points and the ball back after a nice defensive stand. It's time for Harlan's offense to put it in the end zone with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, again, I'm interested to see what this offense brings after the big, like you said, the big stand from the defense, the pick six from the defense. Looking for the offense to bring something out now. They should have a big spark in them.
As you have trips off to the far side.
Yeah, we're going with a 5-wide set.
Arkfeld in the backfield all by himself. As he's going to fake the throw. He's going to run, and he's got some room. And
he lowers the shoulder into Tristan Ludwig. And Arkfeld with a first down run. You love the physical run from the quarterback. You don't like him taking hits like that, though.
He was looking for it, Shane. It wasn't he almost changed lanes just to do that. So first and 10, ball on the 48. After a big run play from Gabe Arkfeld and the Cyclones, as he'll be under center this time.
As we have Argetsinger and Nissen on the top of the field. Arnholtz on the run. He's lowering the shoulder into some defenders. He'll get about 2.
And I think he'll be in Rams territory there. As Arnholtz out of the backfield, Shane, it's just been, like you said, just kind of a bulldozer. It gets 1 or 2, but I'm not really sure what's...
They're stop and play because there's a car with the headlights on. And they will reset the play clock. So 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Cyclones clawing their way back into this game. I formation from the Cyclones. We'll see Schneider in motion. Handoff to, I didn't see who that was. It was Arnholtz in the backfield.
As we haven't really seen Redmond Stevenson out there tonight.
Yeah,
either,
and so. Cooper coming off limping a little bit.
And it is a cooler night, Shane, so those hits hurt a little bit more.
Yeah. Again, I don't know if it's a stinger, cramp, whatever. But he'll get looked at by the team on the sidelines.
So 3rd and 5, ball on the 47 for the Cyclones as they are faced with another 3rd down.
We'll have Nissen and Sorensen on the near sideline.
Arkfeld looks to throw,
and he's got Sorensen,
who's
but
just going to drop it. As good play by the Ram defender there, and I do believe that's Stevens, their backup quarterback. Makes a nice stop for the Rams as we are 56 seconds, and Harlan's punt unit coming out again as Dallas McDowell looks to pin him deep, and he's kind of been doing that all night.
Yeah, and again, a good throw from Arkfeld there.
Just didn't anticipate the hit, I don't think.
I mean, a little bit of the defender, and also I think the ball just got into his chest a little bit. So McDowell set to punt. Good snap. Kick is away. Again, good placement away from the defender, and he'll have him pinned at about the 15, I believe. So McDowell doing a little bit of everything tonight. And he is going to lead this defense back onto the field.
And how many more stops does Harlan's defense have left in him?
Hopefully all the rest of them.
Glenwood zone 15. First attack.
Bad snap. Carlo on it, and he's just got to go down.
And that was a smart decision, Shane. He had the entire D line from the Harlan Cyclones looking at him.
Snap just a little wide of Carlo. Can't hold on to it. He goes down at about the 6. As, like you said, a lot of Harlan defenders just right in his grill as he turned around.
A safe bet was just to fall on the 5.
So big turn of events. I believe they will have to get a snap off here. This should be the last of the quarter. And they're going to go quick
throw
pass.
And it'll be a nice stop there.
As McDowell just all over it. And that, I'm guessing, will do it for the third quarter. We'll go into the fourth, 10-7 Glenwood, as Harlan is full of life.
Not a boring third quarter, that's for sure. But as they switch sides, we'll be right back. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
Welcome back to Merrill Field here. Start of the fourth quarter. Glenwood leads Harlan 10-7 as they are faced with a 3rd and 15 deep in their own territory as
McDowell chasing him from behind.
Nice pass break there by the Cyclones.
Good defense from Creed Bogus there. Little bang play. I was kind of looking to see if the official was going to throw something. Glad to see he didn't, as it's just good physical play. So this should result in the Cyclones getting good field position, as the Glenwood punter going to be punting out of his own end zone. Nissen at about the Ram 45 to field this punt.
It's McDowell again for the 3rd time almost.
And it's going to be a short punt out of bounds. I think it went out at the Ram 35. They might even be spotting it closer to
the 20.
20, it looks like.
The 21.
They're giving him 22.
22, okay.
So you're looking at about a 12-yard field switch off a punt. The Cyclones should be poised to get some points and get this at least knotted up, if not take the lead.
Right. So good starting spot for this offense, as Gabe Arkfeld hasn't had the game that he's kind of wanted tonight. But this will make up for all of it with a touchdown here.
So Cade Nelson on the near side. Looks like double receivers to the top. We're going to go Arkfeld on the run. Stiff arm on one guy.
He's going to man and maybe get a couple. About 4.
Arkfeld carries the ball down to the 18-yard line.
So 2nd and 6, ball on the 18 as Arkfeld gets the play.
So trips to the far side of the field. Argetsinger on the near side. Arnholtz in the backfield.
Arkfeld looked at throw.
Little middle screen to Arnholtz. Gonna get us about 3 yards short of the first down.
So a manageable third down coming for the Cyclones.
Good, nice little middle screen there from the offense, trying to generate some yards however they can.
So 3rd and 3, ball in the 15 as Glenwood had everybody deep covered on that one. So that was a nice little heads-up play by Arkfeld.
As we'll see Beaker and Bendorf in the backfield of the I. And this will be a handoff to Beaker.
He's got the edge there, and he's got enough for the first down.
I was going to say slips a couple tackles. Good effort from Beaker. Kind of goes east-west a little bit, but gets it north-south for the first down.
Just slipped a couple tackles he needed and got enough for 1st and goal. Ball will be on the 9. So Harlan's offense knocking on the door.
So Arkfeld in the pistol, Beaker behind him.
This would be kind of a low snap. It'll be Beaker again, and he stood up at the line.
Yeah, there. Glenwood just right through the line and stops him at the line. Cyclone's looking to maybe fill something with different levels of routes here. Gonna need something different. Find a look that the Rams haven't seen yet tonight.
Arkfeld under center.
Play action. They're gonna get a bootleg.
Arkfeld's looking to the end zone, and I do believe it's
incomplete.
And I thought he had that one, but just falls out.
I mean, again, it's a tough throw on the run. Arkfeld just a little bit behind Nissen on the throw, and the defender able to break it up.
As I almost looked like he had plenty of room there to keep and run, but
I think, I mean, I think it was one of those caught in the middle, and when you see Nissen in the end zone, he's usually pretty sure-handed. Got to give it to him.
So 3rd and 9, ball on the 9 for the Cyclones. As Arkfeld in the shotgun, and he's going to try to bobble a little bit, and that would be incomplete. That was
looking for Colton Schneider in the middle,
as he kind of tripped up there in the backfield and had to just kind of throw it off his back foot again.
Yeah, again, it was just a lot of early pressure, so it's all arm on that throw, and he slung it in there, just unfortunately broken up. So we'll see Spangenberg kick from the far hash.
Trying to tie this game up. Shane, his extra points in Underwood were good from about 60, it seemed. He has quite the leg on him.
Good snap, kicks away.
And good. What
and
a
he
kick.
Knocks it through. It looked like right down Main Street.
He did.
So 10-10, the Cyclones back in this one.
And Shane, we might be aiming for another game-winning field goal between these two.
Yeah, again, defensive game for sure tonight.
Absolutely.
Both defensive putting on an absolute show. Just going to need something out of the Harlan offense here.
And we saw it on that one, and it just kind of fizzled out there. Got lucky with some yard placement there and was able to get in field goal range. And Shane, that one was good for about 45.
Yeah, again, Spangenberg showing to be a great replacement for Schwery.
And Nolan Schwery was he was no slouch at kicker either. Definitely had a good career for the Cyclones.
So Spangenberg set to kick. And he boots this one deep, and that checks up and into the end zone. Good kick from Spangenberg there, forces the touchback, and Glenwood will take over at the 20.
So Harlan's defense searching for another defensive stand, as this defensive line and about the middle of the field, Shane, has kind of been on it tonight. Even the secondary has been really good at the pass deflections, as this one will be stood up after about a yard.
Yeah, as Reed, not much room to run there. I was just about to say you're probably going to see a heavy dose of the run, as that's been kind of Glenwood's bread and butter tonight. That's what's gotten the best results for him.
Well, I mean, if Reed's, he's getting about 4 to 5 yards a carry, so why not? But that's one thing too, is this Harlan defense is they pick up on things pretty quick. So this defensive line will be looking for that, and this will be another Reed run, and that will be going maybe one to nowhere.
Yeah, I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, which is going to force a 3rd and 8.
As he's kind of picking on that far side, Shane, and you're going against Cooper and number 77 there,
Nielsen. And again, it's that counter run, but Harlan is sniffing it out.
3rd and 9. As Glenwood looks to the air, as Harlan's going to get some pressure, and the ball's on the ground.
Ball's out. I believe Carlo got onto it.
And he does. So Glenwood will keep it, but avoids disaster as the punting unit is on the field quick.
As again, I can't credit. It's a team effort. Do not get me wrong. But McDowell's pick 6 just breathed a whole new life into this defense, and they have been on one since.
And he's kind of been the nightmare for Glenwood's offense tonight, as I'm sure he was probably one of the main guys back there. He's almost get to another one.
I think that's about Dallas has almost blocked every punt this punter has had.
I think all but one, Shane. But
not sure if he had his hand. I think he had his hands a little wide. If he can get taught to maybe close the gap a little bit, he might come away with a block.
I thought that one was for sure. It took a little bit longer to develop the kicking motion there. I thought he was going to get there, but like you said, it just kind of went right through the arms. And he's getting taught by the coach.
Yeah, again, Brian, I think the big difference is McDowell's not playing both ways anymore. I believe he's just out there on the defensive side of the ball.
And we're seeing a lot of that this year. Is typically the guys that played offense, defense last year is just one side, and Arkfeld will look to throw as he's going to get Schneider finally, as those two finally connect here.
So, and again, with the pressure that Glenwood has been able to establish, it's a good call to try and move the pocket and get Arkfeld into some space so he's not got defenders in his grill right off the snap.
So 2nd and 4, ball on the 43 for the Cyclones, as Harlan has all the momentum here in the second half, Shane.
Yeah, and we'll see trips to the far side. Arnholt's in the backfield. Handoff is to Arnholtz.
He's got enough for maybe the sticks.
He's got the first down, trying to get pushed forward. He was about one cut away from housing that. He tried to get inside his blocker. The Glenwood defender just able to get off the block and shut that down.
It's a good piece of running we're seeing here tonight out of the backfield, mainly from Arnholtz, as Beaker will kind of sub in for him. But
Arnholtz and Beaker have been a very dynamic duo tonight.
And that's kind of a breath of fresh air if you're the Cyclones coaching staff. Didn't even break 50 yards last week in Underwood. As Arkfeld under center, as this will be a fake, as Arkfeld's going to go to the air. He's got it complete, and the ball's down.
They're going to call it incomplete as Fox got it knocked out of his hands as he was trying to turn and run with it. As you can see the frustration with him.
As I think he was more worried about the run than the catch there. But it seemed like he had it, just the late little hit there from Glenwood's defender.
Yeah, again, I mean, he's just in the process of tucking it away, and the Glenwood defender got a hand on the ball. Good throw on the money, just one piece away from getting a good completion there. As it's going to be a reverse.
And he's going to have the ball on the ground. And a kind of broken play by the Cyclones are going to give it away to the Glenwood Rams, well in their territory, as that play was stuffed out pretty quick, and the Cyclones will give the ball back to Glenwood with 5:38 to go in the fourth quarter after that play just took too long to develop.
Yeah, again, the little double reverse pass, and I believe that was Creed Bogus looking to throw the ball. Just couldn't get away from the defense.
I think probably should have just went on the ground there, but tried to throw it, and now Glenwood takes over as they are just going to try to go, and this will fall incomplete as
Caden Crouch on the route. Carlo just overthrows him by a couple steps.
And unfortunately, he had Sam Shields beat there. If Carlo puts it on the money, that could have possibly been 6 for the Rams.
Yeah, and again, I've been surprised to see they haven't really targeted Crouch a whole lot. He's a 6'4" receiver, and I think he's only seen a couple targets tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of mainly been Razor out there for the targets. As it's 2nd and 10, as this will be another
little touch pass
of their own, and he'll fall forward to maybe about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, they're going to mark him, honestly, a half yard short.
Jack Johnson on the carry there for the Rams. So 3rd and 1, ball in the 37. By the time this is snapped, it'll be under 5 to go.
Going to need some aggressive play out of this D-line from the Cyclones. As you got to almost bet they're going to hand this one off to Reed Jr. It's him or the quarterback, but it will be a run. And looking to draw the Cyclones offsides, going to have to call a timeout as the play clock's winding down.
So as they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Family, service, community. At SCSB, we put our values front and center in everything we do. That means offering incentives and education to help young people start strong financial habits early, supporting our local ag producers and small businesses with the financing they need to succeed, and giving help where and when the community needs it, because we want you to know that we're there for you when you need it. Start your financial future with SCSB, your financial partner for every stage of life.
Welcome back to Merrill Field here. 3rd and 1, ball on the 37 for Glenwood as they are looking to try to keep it going, and that'll be enough for the first down as Glenwood will move the sticks.
Yeah, McDowell got there early, just got blocked out of the way, and Reed able to get just enough for the first down.
First and 10, ball on the 34.
And we'll see the counter run again. There is a flag. I'm guessing it's going to be a hold, as it was a pretty early flag. Yeah, it is a hold on the Rams. Not sure who's been the disruptor, but this Cyclone defensive line causing some mistakes from the Rams. So that's going to knock them back closer to midfield. 44-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 18.
So look to throw.
Pocket's going to collapse. Bendorf giving chase.
And Bendorf is going to get him.
Good job by Bendorf to make the open field tackle as Carlo was looking to get downfield.
I think he went back to about the line of scrimmage.
It looks like they're going to give him a yard.
You're right. Second and 17 now. Ball on the 42 as I don't know if if it was a design just to stay in the pocket. I don't know if it was going to be a quick out, but that pocket collapsed pretty quick. So Glenwood takes over on the 42 as they are in the shotgun. And this will be a quarterback keeper. And he's got some room, and Shields is going to have a nice open field tackle at about the original line of scrimmage.
Again, great open field tackle by Shields. Hate to see him give up that kind of yardage on a run, but the Cyclones hold tough. Still 3rd and 10. Gonna need a big effort out of the Cyclone defense here to keep points off the board.
It's 3rd and 10. Ball on the 34 as Glenwood in the shotgun. Carlo looked to pass.
He's going to lob it.
And that'll be
it is
complete, excuse me, at the 2.
I don't know. I
thought it bobbled out of his hands.
I think he got there before the ref could get a good line of sight on it. Again, that's the 6'4" Crouch on the reception. Sorensen and I believe Shields on the coverage.
As I do believe, it looked like he bobbled that one, but again, I don't.
Again, it's the line of sight. The official really didn't have one as it was being juggled. And I don't know if the ball hit the ground. You don't know. Like, we'll never know is the thing.
So Glenwood looking at a 1st and goal on the 2. Just over 2 to go.
Yeah, and they're going to have to take a timeout. Play clock winding down. 2:07 left to go.
And they do call a timeout.
Yeah,
so
and that's they've got one remaining, I believe.
So as they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Welcome back to Merrill Field here. 1st and goal, 2:07 to go here in the game. Glenwood knocking on the door on a 10-10 game here. As this will be just kind of a quarterback keeper, and I do believe he's going to get in there.
Yeah, they
touchdown
did signal
Glenwood.
it in.
So Glenwood will take the lead here late in the 4th quarter, 2:03 to go. And Harlan's offense has got to find something on this next drive.
Yeah, big money drive coming up for the Cyclones here as Christensen set to kick the extra point.
And
that is good.
So 2:03 left to go here in the game. Glenwood goes up 17-10. And Shane, this has just kind of been a barn burner type of game. And that time fell Glenwood's way. And Harlan's offense, who's kind of hasn't really had a lot of positives tonight, has to find something to now.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they're trying what they can, trying to pull out all the stops. Tried the double reverse pass, just didn't quite work.
That was kind of the turning point here tonight. Was the turnover on that play led Glenwood down to put up this last touchdown. So. It'll be interesting to see what Arkfeld and the offense can do after Glenwood kicks it.
Christensen checking to see everybody's set. And a little pooch kick to the far side.
And they'll let it run.
And I don't.
Cyclones take over at the 37.
They're looking to see if he had possession of it, because if he did, it will be Glenwood ball.
As it was pretty close, Shane. He was on the sideline. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, there is no instant replay and video booth here in high school.
They've got to be 100% sure Glenwood came down with it, and it was close, but I don't think he had it.
I think he was out of bounds, and they're going to throw their flag, so Harlan will take over.
I don't know what the flag is for, though.
Well, the kick went out of bounds.
I mean, yeah, but if he touched it first, he's just got to maintain possession is all. Okay, they're going to call a kick out of bounds. To me, it looked like he touched it in bounds. He just didn't get possession until he was out of bounds.
I think you're right. It looked like he was about ready to cradle it as he was going out of bounds.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cyclones at the 39.
So Arkville in the shotgun.
And they're going to move the pocket.
And
that's knocked away. Hayes Stevens on the coverage.
As that pass is intended to Sorensen there. 2nd and 10.
Intended for Sorensen, falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Cyclones.
Just under 2 to go. Shane, we had last week we had the stop when we needed a first down. Kind of came down to the one last stop. Now we're getting possibly a one final drive to decide this game. As Arkville will look to the air. He'll throw complete to the middle there.
Yeah, that's to Sorensen. Clock's going to be moving, so the Cyclones have got to get up to the line and get the play going.
The Cyclones still have all 3 timeouts here. As Arkville will look to the air again. And that one will be low to...
So big 4th down, trying to hit Colton Schneider, just low and away on him.
So big 4th down here for the Cyclones. They don't get this. It's more than likely...
And they got 3 timeouts, so they have a chance, even if they don't get it. They're not out of the game. But see what Hastert and the Cyclones have drawn up on this offensive crucial play.
So Arkville will look to throw. And this will be a nice little pass to Arnholtz, and he's almost to the 40.
Yeah, good play, good heads-up play. The defender had to make a choice, either go after Arkfeld or stay with Arnholtz, and either way, that was coming up 1st down Cyclones.
Arkfeld had the room. Nice little kind of floater over the defender there. 1st down Cyclones, ball on the 40.
Yeah, and again, heads-up play by Arnholtz to get out of bounds to stop the clock. Nissen in motion. And they're going to find Arnholtz again. He's past one.
I'll get about two.
I mean, I thinking they wanted an offsides call. Harlan's going to call timeout here.
I thought he jumped offsides, but
the official said no.
So Harlan burned their first timeout, and we'll take a timeout. You're watching HLTV Channel 15. Welcome back to the fourth quarter here at Merrill Field. And Shane, this has kind of been a nail biter here in the fourth quarter. 1:18 left to go in the game. 2nd and 9 for the Cyclones. Ball on the 39. Kind of the defining drive here. Arkfeldt's going to go deep down the sideline to Schneider, and that'll be incomplete.
I'm not going to lie.
The defender got there way early.
Yeah, he was kind of all over him. Arkfeld with a pretty good throw there. I don't know if they're going to say it's uncatchable or what, but that was the tightest coverage I've ever seen without a flag.
Yep. These refs have they've kind of had some sore arms here this game. They've thrown the flag quite a bit, and kind of seems like when we want a flag, they don't throw it. So 3rd and 9, ball on the 39 for the Cyclones. Big third down for this offense. As Arkfeldt will look to throw again. He'll move here to the near side, and he's got to get rid of it, and he's just going to throw it up in the air.
And I think Glenwood got it.
And they do.
So they are going to call it a fumble. Ball. And I think that will it's going to be tough.
1:04 left to go in the game. Harlan turns it over to the Rams. And
I'm not saying it's over, but it's going to be tough.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 44 for the Rams. And they've kind of been able to move the ball on the ground at will. So
yeah, I don't know what they'll do, if they'll just go with QB kneels or what. But if they run the ball, the Cyclones have got to be ripping at it.
And Harlan with 2 timeouts, Glenwood with 1. And Glenwood have a bad snap there, and Reed will just jump on it way back at almost the 25. As Harlan, that was the opening they needed, but 57 seconds to go.
I mean, again, here's the thing: it's a 40-second play clock. Glenwood runs a play that's going to leave.
Harlan called a timeout here.
I mean, that's going to leave 17 seconds left on the clock after a play. So we're looking not much time left if we get the ball back. So
faced with a 2nd and long. Kind of like you said, a big mountain to climb here for the Cyclones. But man, if only they could have got on that, that would have been a huge turn of events. But Glenwood looking at a 2nd and 23 as they come out of this timeout. And Shane, what a game it's been tonight. And Glenwood looking to beat Harlan for just the 3rd time since 2006. Last one coming in 2019. And Harlan faced with an 0-2 start to the 2025 season.
I mean, again, not for lack of effort. These boys have put a lot of heart out on that field. Just some unfortunate breaks.
As next week we are still in Harlan for next week's game as Lewis Central comes to town. So that is another big matchup for the Cyclones.
So 57 seconds left.
That's 2nd and 27.
This is going to be to Reed.
He's going to get about a handful of yards. And tick-tock goes the clock.
Yeah, so 50 seconds left.
Harlan burns her last timeout.
Yeah, you're looking. I mean, again, if you're Glenwood, you almost got to kneel it and then just punt it high and away to avoid any damage.
So while they take a break, we'll take a break. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Welcome back to Channel 15. 50 seconds to go here in the game. Glenwood faced with a 3rd and 23. Up 17-0 on the Cyclones. And as Glenwood will just run the ball, and Bendorf and McDowell will stop him for no yards, but the clock keeps going. Harlan out of timeouts. And it looks like this could just be the game, as Glenwood's definitely just going to take their time out.
I mean, they're gonna wait called timeout with 1 second on the play clock. So that is going to leave us not much time to do anything. It's almost one of those where you put somebody back, snap it to him, and run out of the end zone for a safety.
And Glenwood will burn their last timeout with 7 seconds to go.
I mean, a little bit slow on the finger, but yeah, it will be about 7 or 8. And again, barring a monumental collapse from the Rams, your Harlan Cyclone's going to start 0-2. I don't know what Glenwood's going to come out with, if they're just going to try and run around and kill the clock, or if they're going to punt it away. If they punt it away, anything can happen.
Right. I mean, Nissen he's broken long returns before. It'll be interesting to see here, but not the record Harlan wanted to come into, especially having Lewis Central come in next week, and Lewis Central kind of been the big powerhouse for 4A. But this game right here between Harlan and Glenwood, that really never ceases to not have a good game, even last year.
It's been a great defensive battle. Offensives, I mean, they have shown up in spurts for both sides. But these Cyclones, again, have fought tooth and nail to keep in this game. And we'll see what Glenwood comes out with. It looks like they're bringing the offense on.
The offense is back on the field on a 4th and 25.
So you almost wonder if Carlo's not just going to chuck this one deep, hold on to it as long as he can and chuck it deep.
As he's going to roll to the... he's going to throw it out the back of the end
zone.
So
that will be a safety.
But then we also have a hold.
I would imagine they'll take the points, and Glenwood will have to punt this one away. So there is some life here. Yeah, so I believe Coach Blatt's going to decline the penalty, take the 2 points, and now Glenwood will have a safety punt.
2.3 seconds left to go. This is kind of the... Let's see if we're going to maybe have a Harlan miracle here.
Yeah, again, I mean, if you're taking the safety, I'm not sure why you're throwing it out of the back of the end zone and not just going into the end zone and falling down. Regardless, there was a hold.
So 17-12, 2.3 seconds to go. Glenwood looks to come in here and upset the Cyclones.
So Cyclone's got to be ready for anything. Nissen is up fairly far as Christensen set to kick. So from the 20 on the punt, well, the kick, and it is deep.
Boom it down.
So
and Sorensen's going to run. He's going to give it to Nissen, and he's going to put it on the ground. Nissen's still on his feet, makes another man miss. He's going to go past the 50, still on his feet. And
that'll do it as Nissen can't get away.
So Glenwood.
Don't see any flags on the field, so it will be game over.
Game over. Glenwood comes into Merrill Field and upsets the Cyclones 17-12. And join us next week as we have Lewis Central coming to town. Your final tonight, 17-12, Glenwood over the Cyclones.
I'm not sure. Okay, there was a personal foul on Harlan, but it's going to be declined, so that will be the game.
So I am Brian Martin. To my right is Shane Conrad. On the camera is Jonathan North, and we will see you next week.
Go Cyclones.